everybody. Welcome back to the BOOshakalaka podcast. I'm your host, Tiffany, joined with my co-host, Pierre.
If I pitch a fit every time somebody pisses me off, what does that make me? Stupid as shit.
Got nothing.
I know you don't. We'll move past it. It's okay. The millennials got it. It's a vampire movie.
Sure. The movie is called The Millennials.
No, it's called Night Teeth, but it's on Netflix.
Ain't nobody seen that. Don't nobody have Netflix no more. We're not here for Night Teeth. We're here for Fish Teeth. I know what you did last summer, 2025. It's the only thing that came to mind.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, hang them up like a shark, whatever you want to call it. Synopsis is a group of friends are terrorized by a stalker who knows about a gruesome incident from their past. That's fine. I'm not mad at that at all. Because that is what kind of happens. But take it away.
Okay. Wow. Just left the movie theater. I'm sorry. Why did they gasp when they saw...
What?
Okay.
What are you even talking about?
We just came from the movie theater.
Why
During
did they
previews and they gasped when they saw you made a whole big deal about it, and now you're acting like you don't even remember it happened.
Okay, no, I do. I remember now because I mean there was a lot of gasping in the movies and the mid-credit scene. The person next to me gasped when Bad Bunny came on the screen, so I guess they were Puerto Rican. So I gasped when Regina King came on screen because she's black and I'm black.
That threw me off. Though I couldn't enjoy the whole experience just because I'm like, really? Okay. I mean,
that's why
okay.
I did it.
All right, but no, hilarious. But so we start the movie off happy and joyful, and we're at a bridal shower. No, I'm sorry. Well, we start the engagement party. I guess we don't care that the main character came in and she had to change her outfit a couple times because she's about to go to the bridal shower. We don't care about that. It's like they paid a lot of detail. The movie was longer than I expected it to be. And they had a lot of detail that didn't matter. Like, it didn't matter that her mom was dead. We never get any sort of, like, that never comes up again. Like, it's like, oh, miss your mom.
We literally see one family the entire movie.
So we enter in and we see Danica and Teddy, and it's their engagement party. It's a really big party. Very, like, the Hills vibes. I mean, that's I don't know, picture white people in white. It's like the KKK. And so they have this like big little engagement party. And I guess like Teddy's dad basically runs the town. Did they ever even say what he does? Because he's not the mayor. He's just like a rich guy who owns the sheriff department. And I don't know what that is in North Carolina. So yeah, they're getting married, and then their other friend Milo is there. It's Ava, Danica, Teddy, and Milo. And Milo and Ava have like this will they or won't they thing that we don't care about because we never see them will they. So it's like they are won't they most of the movie. Mm-hmm. All right. So it gets late and they're like, oh my God, we should go out and see the fireworks. And it seems like Danica has a type because I'm about to call him Tyreek. Teddy was drunk and high and all this kind of stuff. And so they're going to go in this small ass Jeep and they're going to ride up to the swirly hill where old boy from the first movie committed suicide, or we thought he committed suicide. There's a Ben Willis killed his ass. But they're going to go up to the roundabout and watch the fireworks. And then it just so happens that their old friend that they used to be friends with, who got all this trauma because her daddy stole her money and they left the family. And then she got addicted to drugs, had to go to therapy. All this dialogue, and we don't like, none of it makes sense because we never get any sort of info. Like, they spent a lot of time giving us details on the trying to flesh out the characters.
They were all red herrings to me. They were red herrings to me because I immediately was like, oh, well, it was her daddy that did it. I was thinking all of these things because they kept talking about these characters. But her name is Stevie, by the way.
Stevie. But they gave us a lot of detail, but not a lot of backstory. That's what I'm trying to get to. Like, it was like they just told this whole story about why she was the way she was and why she doesn't hang out with them anymore. And then instantly they're like, oh, invite her to come hang out. She's working, like she's bottling up the beer and the stuff from the party. And she's just like, okay, I'll go with you guys. You guys She just told her friend who's helping her pack, they have not spoken to me in years after this happened to me. But okay, oh yeah, I'll go with you guys. And I'm like, so we don't care
Sure,
about our
get in the
mental
car,
health.
girl.
We
Get
don't
in the
care about our
car.
mental health. Okay,
They had
so
one joint for 5 people.
well, I'm guessing Danica wasn't going to drink or smoke. She's like that fake wellness kind of girl. Like you all about this wellness, but you're really a shallow bitch.
This
That's what I was getting
character
at her.
said so many things in this movie, and I was like, is it me or do we need closed captioning? Because I didn't know what she was
Oh
saying half
no.
the
She was
time.
mumbling a lot. She
Okay.
was
Okay.
mumbling a lot. Like there were a couple like I was trying to give her a grace because there were scenes where she was like crying or she was like angry, and I was like, maybe but no, like they should have ADR'd that, and I'm really surprised that they didn't, because you could
Yeah.
not understand what the
Somebody
fuck she was
should have
saying.
voiced over. They could have called
So when it's on Netflix in 3
whoever.
days, we'll get the closed captions.
I know you should have saved her however much it costs. These fools, like you said, they go to, what did she call it? What was the name
Love.
of the curve?
It's like, I don't know, it's something like
No,
that. Like,
no, it was a negative name. It was a negative name.
I don't know, Widow's Cove. But it
Okay,
was
no, it was like rejects turn, something like that. But they're up there and they pull on the side of the road. And
barely.
we pan out and we see that if they had driven, I don't know, maybe like 30 more feet, they could have pulled over in the grass. They get out of the car. They're on the side of the road, of a swirly road, watching the fireworks. Teddy takes his ass in the middle of the road. I don't know why. I don't know why he does
He's
this.
high and drunk.
But another car comes zooming by and he's like, oh, I can't get out of the way. They're going to go around me. And Milo risks his life knocking Teddy out of the way. And one time wasn't enough for Teddy. He's like, I got to do this shit again. So he stands back in the middle of the road and everybody's like screaming, like, Teddy, get out the middle of the road, get out of the road. And here comes another car that's really not paying attention and swerves and it runs straight into the post on the side of the road. And the truck is just hanging over the cliff. These fools go and try to grab the truck like it's a fucking go-kart or something.
And mind you, and like again, it was a bridal shower. So they got on dresses and heels. And
they wear dresses and heels the entire movie. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
He tells, okay, so Teddy's trying to go get it. Like Teddy and Milo are like at the door, but the door, like they can't, it's locked. The door's locked. Mm-hmm. And the guy's inside, but they tell the girls to like pull the truck back so it can't go over. And I'm like, why would you tell the girls? Shouldn't y'all be doing that? And they be trying to get the guy. Like, I just felt like it was, because I'm like, what are, not to say women are weak. I'm just saying they're not even in the kind of gear to pull a truck back.
In the back. Put the strongest people in the back.
Yeah, like, it just didn't.
That is tug of war. Because that's the name of the game.
They heel sliding, baby. If a heel pop, the shoe's over. So I'm just like,
they all had on block heels. I think they would have been fine. I don't think anybody had on stilettos, pumps in the club. But the person that's in the car is knocked out. So they're pulling and pulling. They're heaving, they're hoeing. They can't get it out.
Talk to him, tell him to.
I don't understand how the person in the car punches through the window, but could not unlock the door for them to pull him out.
Yeah, he punches through the window, grabs Teddy's jacket, and then by that time, baby, the car gone. Like, it done failed. And mind you, they're way up here. So this next part is where they lose me. This is where they lost me. Because, okay, now, rightfully so, they're freaking out because the guy fell and they're like, we need to go down there. How? Like, I didn't understand the how.
Parachute.
Because it's like, the girls keep saying, we need to go down there. We need to go down there and help him. He was alive. Ma'am, he was alive.
I feel like they would have went down the bottom of the mountain, or I'm sorry, the bottom of the hill. Then they would have had to get out the car, get on the beach, then run to where this person is. That was the only way that they would have been able to save them. But Teddy walks off. He's like, okay, I'm calling the cops. He calls the cops and he says, the cops are coming. They told us we can come give our statements at the police station. They all get in the car. They start driving. They're like, okay, I feel like this is wrong, but at least we're going to tell the cops what happened, blah, 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 blah. Because they said this is going to be manslaughter. But I feel like in this situation, this is stupidity.
Maybe negligence, negligent manslaughter or something like that. But I don't, because well, yeah, you could get in trouble because technically you're jaywalking. the
Well,
laws are
what if just something like random happened and one of them had their phone in their hands and it fell out the window while they were, driving the car
mhm.
the slope or whatever, up the road, and then they got out of the car to go grab it. Yes, it's stupid, but that could have been the excuse that they used. They could have made an excuse.
I mean,
It was
really, I
it was
didn't.
different than the first movie where there
Yeah,
was liquor spilled all over the car. They
yeah.
didn't have they that didn't happen in this movie.
But
Uh
again, well, I'm gonna slightly disagree just because honestly, it could have just happened. We've seen a bunch of. There was just an accident in Texas where a guy was coming around like that, like that kind of curve. And if you go too fast, well, he was on a motorcycle, but you get what I'm saying. If you go too
yeah,
fast, it can happen. Like that's why I hate that those Southern California little twirls because it's
yeah,
you. It just
gotcha. But
so
I
he
will
could have really just
say,
had an accident.
they drove 30 minutes to see the fireworks, and when I tell you it was boom boom, boom boom, boom.
They were pretty.
It was 5 blasts. And that was it. And the fireworks cut off when the car went over the side of the road. That explosion happened, and somebody was probably like, "Ooh, even nicer." Because I
Not
couldn't
these are
get
nice.
what happened. So they go back to they're driving back, and Stevie
Ava.
and Ava think that they are headed to the police station, and
This part was hilarious. So Danica,
Danica said,
like it
in the
was funny
garage.
because no words. She was just like, "Girl, don't play with me. Like you ain't going to no fucking police station." So this is not. This house is nice though because it got an underground garage. Hello, Batman. So they pull in and they like, all right, look, well, so we ain't going to the police station. Teddy's like, my dad's gonna take care of it. Um, Teddy was code
That's it.
switching throughout this whole movie. Like, it's just I be feeling like they don't. I don't know. He was code switching throughout the whole movie, and it was kind of throwing me off too because I'm
I
like,
don't think that he was code switching. I think that he's a little country. I was hearing country, but I mean, he sound black to me the whole movie.
I mean, okay. I think he just looks better in motion. But so he's just like, my dad's gonna take care of it. Don't worry about it, and we're not gonna talk about it anymore. We're not gonna talk, So they have the basically we take this to our grave thing. I feel like we just said this. Oh, we did because of that. We ain't gonna talk about that. But so they have this moment. Everybody agrees. Boom. 1 year later, and it's sort of a 180 of what happened in the original movie because Ava's coming back. Well, we see Ava, she getting licked down, like licked, slurped, turped all up in the bathroom.
It was literally just hand. Calm down.
I feel like you're a boomer and I'm not because there's you don't know. Do you know what suggestive stuff means? Like when someone goes down, even though they don't show it happening, it's happening.
I must have been looking at my phone.
Right. Okay.
I'm
So
definitely.
yes.
I was born in 1983. Kiss my
I'm
ass.
just because it didn't happen. No, it happened. But she hooks up with this girl in the bathroom that she met on
You
the plane.
go ahead. Don't ask me any questions because you remember everything. Go on.
She
I'm gonna be silent.
hooked up with this girl in the airport bathroom that she met on the plane. It's this pretty blonde chick. She hosts a podcast, Live, Laugh, Slaughter, and we find out that Milo's picking her up. Now I didn't understand if they were trying to say like I couldn't understand if they were in a relationship or if he was just picking her up because they were friends. Like it was very odd. It was like a very odd thing. And she like, girl, can I get a ride? Because I'm going to Southport too. And she like, I already know you like that, but yeah, these interactions don't happen in real life. Hell no, you can. I don't know you, but I mean, I guess if I know you well enough for you to tongue blast me, I guess. But so she up in the car. She like, oh yeah, there's tension. I want to screw y'all. Girl, bye. Okay, so we're done with her for now. So they get to to Danica's bridal shower, and maybe in the beginning of the movie it was an engagement party because I feel like they wanted to make the audience think maybe they were having an engagement party and a bridal shower, but I feel like it wouldn't take a year for the wedding. But I mean, some people do long engagements. So they show up. Baby Danica got a whole new man, and this time it's a white man. So and
White. It's actually pronounced Wyatt. No, his name literally was Wyatt.
I know, but I still have to tip my hat to you because I know where you get that reference from. Now, funny enough, this guy, he is, damn it, and I just looked it up. But that guy, he is a guy who was in something too. Because we got Prince Eric. I'm gonna think of it in a minute, but no, he was just in a movie. But yeah, so we got a new fiance. So she's opened up her bridal shower gifts. Now, this is why I say she has a type, because they're both drunks. So like she even says, yeah, he's a bit of a drunk, but he helped me when Teddy went and spiraled and did all this stuff. So she opened up her presents, and she, it's very just, all this fake
I feel like it's
shit.
an unboxing video on YouTube.
Yeah. She got like a photographer taking pictures. Like they really doing it big. Like no shade to North Carolina, but it's a
Very
lot of rich people here.
disingenuous.
Yeah.
Very just disingenuous. That's
Like,
just
oh
just
my
put it
God.
that way. Oh, you forgot to mention, since I thought you knew the whole movie. We see Stevie, and Stevie's like real super cool with Danica now, even
Well, I ain't got,
though we no, because that happened before she opened the gifts. Thank you.
but I'm trying.
Even though we would think that she wouldn't be, because she was the one like, we got to go to the police. But they're BFFs now. But back to the gift giving. I mean, gift
Well, that's why I
opening.
was saying it's a 180. Because remember how in the first movie everybody just and now, but it's like they're stronger than ever. Like they're still friends, even though Ava says she hasn't been in contact with her. Like, why would I be invited then? But it's
The
like they
only
still have
person,
a
the only person that's not as cool is I was about to say Ray. Teddy.
Teddy. Yeah, but I
Yeah,
mean
it
that's
affected Teddy
under.
more than it affected them, because I
And
mean,
then
he really had to take the brunt of it. He got his dad to cover up everything. Like,
yeah, but it makes sense. I mean, why would he be at his ex's? And it's only been a year. Like that would be weird if he was there. So
I
she
mean, she
opens
know how
up.
to pull rich men. I need to
Right.
look. I need to know
Oh,
Danica's secret,
a-
please. I mean,
and
I'm a
her.
little bit too old now, but
I
damn.
mean, but her. Okay, so her fiance, you won't know, but everybody who watched Titans, the guy who played Connor Kent, that's her fiance. So they just started grabbing people, all these young adults. So she opens up a note.
Is this
I
the
know.
new CW?
No, it was on HBO Max. It's still on
I
HBO
meant
Max.
like all of the horror
Yes,
movies back in the day
yes,
were all CW actors. What was that?
yes. Except for Stevie, because I don't know where the fuck she's from. But
Mm-hmm.
so I know what you did last summer. Boom. And she's just visibly, she like, all right, y'all get the fuck out. My husband, my fiance about to show y'all the pool. So now I do like this. I like that she immediately, they lock in. All right, y'all, I got this note. What's up? Who is
Yeah,
it?
I
It's
appreciated
Teddy.
that.
Yeah,
No
it's Ted.
secrets here.
Right. Because all that, but we really don't have time. But the movie was longer than expected. So we go see Teddy because he got a boat because he rich. Teddy looked
The same. Don't even. He looks the same. His hair is just disheveled. That is it. He
he
looks
tried
the
to
same.
make it nappy. Teddy said, "Get the fuck off my boat with this bullshit. I ain't do this shit. Fuck y'all. Get off. Get the fuck out." So Teddy is not having it at all. He's done. I would have appreciated if he stayed this way throughout the entire movie. He doesn't. So now it's time for the trailer. That what we saw in the trailer. Danica freaking out. Boyfriend go in the shower.
Fiance.
Yes. Go in the bathtub. She go in the bathtub. She drop her bath bomb. I really thought you were supposed to put them in while the water was running, but whatever. And she puts on headphones
I
in
don't know. They
her.
give you BV yeast infections. They're not good for you. Women,
Oh,
they're not good for you.
okay. Thank you. I did not know that. So as Tiffany did mention in the movie theater, who puts on headphones? Like, cause she could have literally just had her stereo, iPhone, whatever playing. You didn't need your headphones in the tub.
Yes, she got on these headphones, literally in the tub
Yeah.
soaking.
So
Like, what are you talking about?
I was worried about her drop. Like, cause what if you slide and the water gets on them?
She
But
got money.
whatever.
They got money.
So she in there listening to that. Boyfriend get harpooned. He was first of all, what is with these houses that are so easily accessible like this? Like, why aren't there doors in their houses?
Because having windows, floor to ceiling windows, is a sign of wealth. But dude, you know what?
I
He did
learned
get
so much from
harpooned,
you.
but
It's amazing.
I don't think he really felt a lot of pain, because he literally drank a fifth of vodka before he got
He did.
harpooned.
He did.
I mean, he was drinking it like it was a nice, refreshing glass of iced tea made by somebody's grandma with a ton of sugar in it, and sounds delicious. And the killer really toys with him, and it bothered me, because this guy does not know what they did last summer.
Right. But neither
And
did Max.
Max was semi there.
Hmm.
They mentioned Max's name. The killer got Max. So this was different. This is a guy that she literally met after that night
Mm-hmm.
because she was dating Teddy. But the killer messes him up, like harpoons everywhere, tears him up. Ends up like, hey, this killer like to position people as if they were statues or trophies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Which I thought was weird.
I wish they would have touched more onto that, onto
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
why that they did that. But Danica
Mm-hmm.
finishes her bath. She comes downstairs. Ah! She sees him. He did. On the wall, it says, "You can't erase the past," written in blood. And I would have left immediately. I would have left. We
You mean town?
correct.
Okay. Well,
So
they
they
at the
get
police station.
together.
This small ass police station.
Yeah, they go to the police station and they don't really do too much. Like they say that Danica didn't do it. Yeah, I don't know how they could clear her that fast. Like the fingerprints of the DNA haven't even come back yet. But Teddy comes in and he's like, "Oh, guys, I'm here to help." They initially thought it was Teddy because why not? Honestly, Teddy probably was a body double for the actual killer who was in this movie because nobody else was shaped like this killer, especially not the killer. But anyway, let's move on. They thought it was Teddy. They all get together. They have their, was it a water fountain scene? Like
Yeah.
in Scream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And basically they
This is a trope. This is like, this needs to be, we need to talk about the water fountain scene trope. Like
yeah.
for real. I think that's gonna
We
be a special episode.
pin that. But
Yeah, right. Put a
because I
pin in
want to
it.
like catalog how many movies this happens in. So they're
Good
all I don't
lord.
even know whose house they're at, but they're on white furniture.
Teddy's.
So okay, so
Actually, I don't know. No, I think they're at Danica's and the husband.
I would hope she didn't go back to that house because I didn't even know where she was staying, but I know she eventually stays with them. But I'm like,
They
okay,
didn't tell us.
yeah,
Let's move on.
okay, but they're on white furniture, so they're in a rich house. They're in a rich house, and basically they're listing out suspects who could have done this, and they immediately go to Podcast Girl, a podcast about murders and mysteries, and they're like, of course she did, and she's like, well, and Ava makes a good point. She's like, I just met her, I introduced myself to her, I told her to eat my kitty, so how would she know she's like, that doesn't make any sense. But they're like, kind of sketchy. So she meets up with her and they go.
Let me cut you off really quick. They play a little snippet of Tyler's podcast.
I love that name on a girl.
And they're talking about, she's talking about, the backstory. These killings happened in 1997. They got a letter. Danica stops the podcast. I got a letter. Why did we not continue listening to get our research from this podcast? They could have gotten Julie James's info. They could have got Ray's info. They literally just turned the podcast off. Like, okay, we're gonna go talk to Tyler. No, let me get something before we get that. That annoyed me. That annoyed me.
Well, no, you just broke my brain because all the other information they get is they just happen on it. Now that you're saying that, they could have really
Well, no, they get it from Tyler. They get it from, they literally get it from Tyler. And they could have just listened to the episode because I'm 100% sure Tyler is not holding back anybody's information. She gotta feed her children.
Well, they don't, but I'm saying they don't, because somebody shows up later and we don't know. I'm going to explain it. But
so I'm just saying, literally turn the episode off before.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying, you're right.
Why would you cut it off? Why would we not finish the episode? That was just weird to me. Like, I didn't like that part of the story. But
I agree
Tyler,
100%. But I think I know
Tyler
why.
Tyler is, walking around the town. She interviewing people. She doing her big one. And they end up going to the Bay restaurant, whatever the hell it was called. And it used to be Old Shivers. What's it called? The Old Shivers store?
Yeah, because it was a department store, which I thought was a good
Shivers Fabrics.
It was a nice touch. They didn't renovate it that much because why used to got this rope elevator in here? Like, what is that for?
Dumbwaiter? The dumbwaiter?
Is that what? Yeah, but those are not. That is. Never mind. That's
maybe if they're delivering food upstairs.
Yeah, that's a luxury kind of thing. So I get, but nothing's there. Like, even though it's like a kitchen, the upstairs still look like they got the mannequins up there.
And it's like 3:00 in the afternoon. Nobody's there. They're not even getting the kitchen ready. It was weird. I guess it was just closed for the day. But Tyler walks off. Here's another red herring. Tyler's like, "Oh, I'll be right back, girl. Where are you going?"
And she starts acting
creepy.
This is
both of our first time here.
The tension was very heated, and
Yeah, I'm
I don't
sorry.
know.
It's just Ava and Tyler at this point.
Yeah,
Everybody
so
else, nobody else decided to come, even though we all need to know this information.
now this is where they lose me. Because what's with the voice text? I know people do that, but if I'm with someone and I'm talking about them, like Tiffany's being sketch, I would have just texted that. I wouldn't have said that out loud. Like the voice to text thing threw me off. Because she texts them and she's like, oh,
Mhm.
Tyler's acting sketch, come.
Mm,
But
right.
why? I
Too
don't know.
bad, so sad, because the fisherman's here. He was a Houdini in this movie. When I tell you Houdini, like he said, boom, boom, and he just appeared on
And because
and
this is
he
broad daylight. And
literally.
he wasn't skulking at night. No, he had broad daylight attacking. So he starts swinging that damn hook. And it's a nice hook. It's not bulky like the other movie.
I'll
Um,
always know.
and it comes out a little bit, so it's like it's even deadlier.
Mhm.
But he's swinging. She trying her best. I mean,
She does a good job. She does
Ava's
a good job.
trying her
I
best.
give her that.
She even locks herself in the freezer. She slamming his hand in. I was like, damn, we getting real
She
brutal. She
actually
slashes him with a
slashes him.
knife.
Yes.
Yeah,
But I mean, why are we slashing? Why are we not coming down with that
baby,
thing? Why are we doing this? We gotta come down.
that knife had blood on it. Take it and get DNA.
Where did she put the knife?
I think she just dropped it, honestly.
Okay.
Because when she slams his hand into the thing and she opens it back up, he's gone. And she comes out and she's like, Tyler. So she knows the killer isn't Tyler because Tyler was upstairs when he was attacking. Baby, a crab trap following this girl. And it was the
I
most
said it was a
hilarious.
bird cage.
It's a crab.
It was so big and it was
You
perfect.
throw it in the water, the net comes with a crab.
Okay, it fell on her perfect. I said, "What the heezy fo sheezy?" It was so stupid.
Hero
And we have
birdcage.
Tyler.
It looks like
Tyler.
Tweety's birdcage.
Tyler has her Helen moment. No weapon, slow walking.
She
She
used
gave
the
up.
elevator to get upstairs. She didn't. She wanted to die. I'm sorry. This was a stupid death scene because she get all the way upstairs. She been running from the killer, and then he get there and she start talking to him like she can reason with him. I'm your biggest fan.
I'm a fan.
This is not fucking Misery. Like, what are you doing? So I'm glad she died because you dumb. He hooks her and then hang her, and so she hanging for the whole town to see. Stevie comes.
It was a lot of noose play in this movie too.
Yeah, did you notice that?
Like that. I like that.
Stevie comes and she does.
Oh, you know what? She was another gay girl hung by her neck, like in Urban Legends Final Cut.
Jesus. Oh my God, how brutal. But so what's interesting is Stevie comes, but she doesn't help at all. Danica got to get herself out of the crab trap. She got to open the door. Like, what did you come for?
No, Stevie opened the door. Stevie opened the door.
But she had to unlock it. You remember she had to use the umbrella to. But so what were you there for? I could have done this by myself.
Correct.
But I don't know, red herrings and all. But the whole town can see this girl hanging, and so it's like now this is the second death, and now they have to have a town hall and do all this other shit. Now, while they're having the town hall, well, let's just get into it. They have the town hall. They trying to deny everything. I know the sheriff is usually an older man, but he looked like he need to retire. But again, what does Teddy's dad do? Because why are you at the town hall? Is he the mayor? Like,
I think he might be the mayor. Let's go with it. He's the mayor. He is the mayor. Let's go. He's the mayor.
Just making up shit.
And a real estate tycoon. There we go. We got to put them all together. Before the town hall meeting, she does go see Julie James now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she does go see Julie James.
Well, then let's back it all the way up because who ain't at the town meeting? Teddy and Danica, because they're at the graveyard. Why are they at the graveyard? I literally do not know. Like, there's no reason. They're like, oh, we're trying to tie, because they know the guy who died. You know, they did their research. What's his name? Corey,
Feldman.
Casey Cooper,
Sam Cooper.
I knew it was something with a C. They're trying to tie him to the whatever happened in 1997. So they look at Helen Shiver's grave. We see Barry Cox's grave. Mm-hmm. Helen and her sister are buried next to each other. I thought that was cute. We're their parents. But
they probably skipped town. The Shivers department store is gone.
So while they're there, they run into the you call them a caretaker, right? If they're at the grave site. Okay, so they go into the caretakers. Baby, you're gonna hate this part. I do like the fact that Teddy held an umbrella. But because in the manosphere they say a man holding an umbrella is gay. But they
I didn't know that was a thing.
yes,
Okay.
it's a thing.
I'm
So
grown.
so they're like, hey, he has flowers on his grave. Can you? And there are cameras in his graveyard. Can you go see who did that? This part took me out. So the guy's like, yeah, I'll go see. He go pull up the stuff. Baby, the killer go and slit his throat. I was like, we don't slit throats of caretakers. What is this?
He
I'm
didn't
just
do
doing.
anything.
I thought this was a classy
But I mean,
party. I'm just doing my
they needed to
job.
see. They couldn't know who put the flowers on Sam Cooper's grave. I mean, just
Like, damn. And
period.
they were, yeah, because they were fresh flowers, but I was not expecting them to just kill him like that. But the killer's like, whatever. So he taking forever. It's dark now, y'all. It was bright as hell. It was raining. Well, it wasn't bright as hell, obviously, but it was raining. Now it's dark as hell. So now they're like, all right, what's taking so long? So Teddy like, all right, I'm gonna go find him. And he leaves her. She's not by herself. There are two people drinking by a grave, but then they leave right after he leaves. So now she's all alone. And here we go, killing time. Now, are graveyards enclosed like this? Maybe it's because I'm from Mississippi, and I thought
A lot of them do
graveyards
have fences
that they
around
have
them.
fences.
Mhm.
Okay, so she can't get out because there's a fence. She does become my girl though. I don't know if she's our girl, but she become my girl. She take the shoes off. She haul ass because baby, we ain't got time for all the. So she runs into a cave.
A cave.
I mean, it's like a garage. It's where the Croaker Queen float is. She does hide under the float, but then she gets up and hides somewhere else. The phone's disconnected. Now this is where they lose me again. Because what millennial? I'm sorry, she's probably Gen Z at this point. Why don't you have your cell phone on you? Because she's trying to make a call, and it's like, why?
That was a big thing to me. There are a lot of scenes where people are in really high-tech homes and nobody yells out, "Hey, I can't say it because my phone might listen. Hey, SIRI, call the police."
Yeah, or Alexa. Um,
Google, "Hey Google." Like it doesn't happen and it's 2025. We have to start incorporating those things into these movies now. Like go with the usual, the Wi-Fi is disconnected. That'll work.
yeah,
Give us a reason for that not happening. But I just don't believe that these people do not have smart homes.
right. Like I didn't
Yeah.
believe that she didn't have her. Like the girl that she is, she has her phone on her all the time. Yes, she does.
Right. And then you don't even need the watch. You could just yell it out. The phone will do it for you. It was just kind of, that's kind of weird to me for a present day movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's hiding under the float, but then she gets up and then hides inside the float, and he knows she's in there, so he starts tearing it apart.
How?
I don't know.
Okay.
I really have no idea. He slams her, knocks her head hurting. Here comes Teddy. Bam! I guess he just play football. Tackles the hell out of him. And yeah, you run, little bitch, I'll fuck you up. Just being just a very, very, very aggressive man. Very
He really
aggressive.
could have
Officers, I
handled
was
what he
scared.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a big guy. I feel like, I don't know. He just didn't look that
He's
big when
really
he was in.
tall.
Yeah, he didn't look that big in Atlanta though. But okay. So now Ava goes and sees Julie. Julie is a professor at the college. She goes and sees her. Julie is being a complete bitch. She's like, girl, get the fuck out of my face. She's like, no, this is really happening. What you did last summer. So they're gonna go down to the house. She tells everything that happened. She like, look, you gotta kill him before they kill you. Period. You can't run, you can't hide. Whoever's doing this is personal for them. So they are not gonna stop. All right, great. So at the town meeting,
she tells her to find out who was connected to Sam Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
They do nothing of the sort.
I mean, they tried at the.
They do nothing of the sort.
They tried that one time and they said no more.
That's enough.
Okay, so at the town
Got
meeting
him.
now, they're gaslighting everybody. Like, ain't nothing happened. One was a suicide. Like the girl, basically, they're saying Tyler committed suicide, and they're saying the other thing that happened with Danica was a home invasion. Why is there a home invasion in this town where everybody look rich? But whatever. Okay. But
and why was he posed like that? Home invasion gonna come in and they're gonna invade the home and then they're gonna get the hell up out of there.
Nothing was fucking stolen. What are you talking like? But they're like I said, they're gaslighting them, and the girls are trying to make a big deal. Here come Ray from the original I Know What You Did Last Summer, and he's like, no, this has happened before. Y'all full of shit. Freddie Prinze Jr. looks Mexican finally in this movie. But he like, no, this has happened before. They're like, Ray, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. That was a long time ago. Shut your ass up. Now, this is what I'm saying. The podcast, like, this is where I was agreeing with you with the podcast. Because Stevie's like, they're like, oh, Stevie, that's your boss? That I feel like that would have came up on the podcast. Like, why are we just now finding out that Ray is her boss and that Ray is even
Mhm.
in town still? Like that, they should have kept playing the podcast because, like, well, Ray still lives here.
Well, I just like it should have been playing while they drove to go see Tyler. At least, like, what are we doing? Like,
I'll put it on the car.
it
Do some
was
They
weird.
had time to do research. There was no rush.
Why did she cut it off? It just, oh my god, like I hated that. I hated that. But now they go to the point where they see that um
Danica was in the hospital, so they're back at
yeah,
Teddy's house, and she's like, okay, I made Teddy's mom get guest rooms so nobody sleeps alone. This part was weird because why? So now y'all weren't dating. Now you are. I'm so over. Okay, whatever.
well, they didn't, they just, I think they did just have a bond.
Oh, you think they
That's it.
just
They were,
cuddled?
Teddy and who cares?
And then, okay, well, it's time for sex. So Ava and Prince Eric go in a room and they like, baby, this tension been killing me this whole movie. Let's just get it on.
in
Um,
today's in the day's clothes. We see her go to see Julie James in this outfit. We see them at the town hall meeting in this outfit. We see them at the hospital with Danica in this outfit. We see them back at the house in this outfit, and they just literally try to jump each other's bones. I was disgusted and busted. Couldn't do it, but Prince Eric couldn't get it up, so it didn't really happen anyway.
she
So,
wants him to choke her because she wants to be punished.
and that turned him off. That's what I'm saying. He couldn't get it up after that. Like, because what the hell is this?
So he goes to the
We're
car.
almost dead.
So he's like, I need some space, but his phone about to die. So he needs to go to his car and get his charger. They have sliding doors in their homes. I have
Not
never.
sliding doors, automatic sliding doors is what
I've
you mean.
I've never seen this outside of Winn-Dixie. I did not know you could do that at a home, but maybe I don't watch enough MTV Cribs because I did not know that that was a thing. Because how do you lock it?
Hmm. And this is when I knew that the killer was one of them.
Okay,
This is when I
explain.
knew because when he left, like he walked out the sliding door, he went to his car, he got his charger, he walked back, and the sliding door would not open. Who the fuck would know how to turn that off?
Mm,
But somebody that's been there, one of their
mm,
friends or something. But I mean, this is somebody that's been there. So we got all five of the friends. Well, now four, not counting Milo. We got, what's the name's dad,
not
Teddy's
dad.
dad, Teddy's mom. I it could have been the sheriff because they're real cool with him. I'm just saying it's somebody in that circle. It's not going to
Yeah.
be a random ass person in the end.
Hmm.
It's not going to be, Jason's mom or anything like that at the
I didn't
end.
think about that.
Right. That's the only I was like, okay, so it's somebody that they really, that they all really know, but too bad, so sad because here comes the killer. And nooses, straight nooses while standing up.
I didn't know you
Milo.
could. Well, I mean, I guess you could choke anybody anywhere, but to the point that because Milo's not. I mean, we know his physique. These are not small guys. So I
Mm-mm.
mean, the fact that you couldn't, and then I don't know, can't you just can't you just turn around when a news?
I don't know. Can you just like dead weight? Ugh.
Like I don't know. Yeah, like it just seemed. I don't
But
know. I've never been
this
choked
person
before.
was super strong. They choked him and cracked his neck, threw him in the back of the car, and text Ava and said, "Look, girl, I need some space." So, obviously she thinks he's still alive. She go to sleep. We wake up the next day. Milo still ain't answering his phone. They're like, "Okay, we got to figure this out." They end up going down to the truck stop, to the towing
Church.
company to
Oh.
try to get information on the stolen truck.
Mhm.
And actually, I think that might have been before Milo died, but doesn't matter. They find out that the truck was registered to the pastor. So, like, here's another suspect
Mhm.
adding to our pool. They don't do too much with that. That's
Pastor
literally all we
Jedediah.
have until they go to talk to him. So that was their next step. So after they find that out, they're like, okay, let's go talk to the pastor. They go over to the church, and we see the other girl that was working with Stevie. So I'm like,
She did it. And then she's acting because she didn't give off Christian nationalist when we first saw her, but she up in the church like, yeah, he helped me.
baby,
He
no,
gave me
this
a
was an
book.
open.
And
This was an open church. They have a LGBTQIA plus flag in the front. Come
did
on,
you see that?
no,
Damn, you know detail. I just thought that was the stained
no,
glass windows.
I just made that up.
Oh, I hate you.
I, I made that up.
Um,
This is a very helping church. Like they help people. They were very adamant about using that word, and I'm like, oh, got it.
mhm.
Help, 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 like Ozzy. Their idea is to go and do some research. So Danica fakes and actually she has to go to the bathroom. She goes, she's looking around in the pastor's stuff, flipping books, opening stuff up, and she sees a photo of Sam Cooper and the pastor. And she's like,
Mhm.
oh shoot, this is it. And then I don't know what else she does. She sits down and logs into her email. I don't know why she didn't leave after she found that part.
Why
But
didn't you take? Because she clearly had
a
her phone. Why didn't
picture.
you take
Correct.
pictures? Because
Uh-huh.
Ava had to text her because she couldn't hold them for too long. He's like, "Let me go get this self-help book for you." Now,
Yeah, because
the
the
other
pastor
girl,
shows up.
yeah, the other
I
girls
don't
was like,
I don't remember
"Oh
her name,
yeah,
Blondie.
we
Let's go
lost
with
them.
Blondie.
We lost somebody last year." He shuts her up immediately. He like, shut your ass up. Let me go get this
Mm-hmm.
book for your ass. So she
Mm-hmm.
texts Danica and like, "Hey, he coming." So you do have your phone on you at all times. Why did you take a
Uh-huh.
picture? Because it's like they go to the police station with this, but they don't have any evidence. Like they don't say, "Look,
None.
look, look."
Mm-mm.
I
Mm-mm.
thought that was very interesting when they go to the police
Mm-mm.
station. They don't have anything. They're just going off of vibes.
Right. Correct. But I mean, I'm not yeah. Yeah, let's just go with that.
Well,
But again,
Teddy
no,
has a
I'm
Barry
done.
moment, where he goes to the gym and he goes into the. He said he's gonna work over the killer, but then he goes into
And
the
then he
sauna,
he goes into the steam room.
the steam room, and we just see that somebody wrote "You're next" on the sauna, and he finishes it up, and
Yo, they ran this fucking runtime like we're running this runtime on this actual episode. How the fuck have we been talking about this for 40 minutes?
because they do a lot of what I felt like they were trying to do was give us because he stalks them until July 4th, and that's when he's supposed to kill them. These other people are just cannon fodder, but he kills the main people on July 4th. So I feel like they were
Mm.
trying to give off that he's a stalker.
Thank God we're almost done. We go back to Julie's house, and Julie starts hearing noises, and she hears boop boop noise at the back door. She goes to the back door, and then she hears boop boop noise at the front door. I said, "Oh, there's two killers."
That's what I thought too.
Okay, good. Like, and it's
But
Ray, and
honestly,
Ray's
in that
like,
moment, I thought it was gonna be Carla. Because you know how she used to jump
"Oh
scare
yeah,
her?
yeah, yeah."
And I
hmm
thought it was gonna be Carla, like, girl, I'm here. But that
Right.
didn't
But
happen.
it's Ray, and he's like, why did you do this to these kids? You told them to go on a wild goose chase to go get information about Sam Cooper. And she's like, well, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going back to the town. I told him what I did. That's it. I told him what I did last summer in 1997 and 98.
Right.
I don't have time for this. Get out of my face, Ray. I'm not going back to Southport. Poof, pal, be gone.
So they did
So
get married, but they're divorced now. And they act
they
very divorced.
I kind of wish they would have given us a little backstory on why they hate each other. They
Hmm.
didn't do that. Because they just kept saying that trauma changes you, trauma changes you, trauma changes you. Don't forget, trauma changes you. Um, it,
What?
where are we at now?
Okay, so we are
Hurry up!
at we are at so Tariq is at I'm not damn I can't, Teddy's at home
Oh, Teddy,
just
let's
getting
not
drunk
do that.
again. He's just getting drunk again. So I'm sorry. The girls went to the police station and they did tell him. So Teddy's dad tells the sheriff to just hold them there for the night to teach them a lesson. Which
Mm-hmm.
what did they do? They just brought you another suspect. But okay. So
Mm-hmm.
they're holding them in there. I'm just gonna go ahead until we can breeze through it. Danica has this dream sequence that we did not need in this movie. It's really because they were trying to bring nostalgia. They bring Sarah Michelle Gellar back playing Helen Shivers. This whole dream sequence where she's like, Danica, you did something bad. You're gonna die. There was no reason for this to happen. Sarah Michelle Gellar looked great. But why did we have a Helen? We didn't even have a Helen dream sequence for Julie. She don't know this girl. The only thing they have in common is that they were both Croaker queens. Why the fuck would she show up to you and not her best friend? Get the fuck
Wait,
out my
time
face.
out. Why has Helen Shivers been in all of the movies except for I'll Always Know? She had a photo in part two.
And first of all, let's get on the photo because at Julie House they got the production photo of her burying
After
and Helen.
her the night. Oh my god! That was the night of the damn crabs.
Yes, it
Because that
was.
was the outfit she had, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, that was you're right. That was the
No,
day.
that wasn't the outfit she had. That wasn't the outfit.
Oh,
She
that was
had
when
on
they
like a low
initially went
cut
to go
top.
see Max. They went to go see Max.
Right,
That's
like
when Barry threatened him.
it should have been a photo of them
The graduation night, like before they
Yes,
left.
yes. When they
Yeah.
went to the bar and they were drinking, that should have been the photo. I know there were more photos on set, but
The
let's.
reason that they had that photo is because Tiffany made a big deal about her having a photo of Helen on the Croaker Queen thing, and they were like, "Damn, that I guess we can't use that because Tiffany had a problem with that photo."
They heard my plea. They heard my
So they
plea.
got a
But
production photo. I hate them for that because
I
it
hate
was
when
a
they do that in
model
movies.
photo,
I
y'all. Like
hate when they do that.
they
They weren't
weren't
even looking
embracing.
at the camera. They were each like 3 to 4 feet apart. It was during COVID. But
Oh yeah, but so this
Teddy,
Raggedy
it's time
Jean,
for Teddy to
yeah.
die.
So he drunk again because all her boyfriends drink, and so they have all these automatic. They got an automatic gate, and it's just going back and forth. So he goes and cuts it off. He don't even see the killer standing. I thought that was a killer the whole time. You could see like the figure right there. So he fixed the gate. Killer stab him, baby. He started beating the shit out of the killer. Then he started getting excited. He like, woohoo! I was like, the fuck is this? He whipping the killer's ass. The killer stabbing him, gabbing him, cutting a hole in the ass. He's still beating the fuck. Like he punching him, kicking him, headbutting him. So I thought, I don't know why he stopped doing that. Then now he crawling. He done crawled because I guess he's at the bottom of the house. He crawled all the way up to the top of the house, crawling on the
He's at the
grass.
wine cellar. The wine cellar.
Oh yeah, okay, of course. And
But
the killer,
he has the upper hand, guys. He knocks the
he's
killer
taller than the
out
killer.
and spits in the killer's face and then leaves. I wanted him to Chris from Get Out and stomp that bitch to death. Like, even the killer is knocked out. The killer has a knife in his hand. Like, take the knife and stab them. I would appreciate it if we don't have to wait till the end of the movie to find out who the killer is, or especially if there's multiple killers. You can kill one in the middle, and actually, we're almost at the end. Like I say, we're 85% to the movie through the entire movie. I just hated that. Like that just made no sense to me. But then we have this chase scene of him going up the stairs. He tries to get to the house. Daddy in there listening to smooth jazz. Mama up the top getting dressed to go to the party. And he's like screaming. He can't get their attention. And then the doorbell rings. The daddy goes to open up the door and he sees Teddy bleeding out, almost dying. And he goes and he hugs him. What are you doing?
I grabbed my son and brought my son back in the house.
Like, why did he go grab? He should have went in the house, called 911, and got a weapon.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He just stands there holding him. The killer come up behind. He stabbed this man through the throat with the hook, and it comes out his neck. I was like, damn, they being gruesome. Of course, Teddy just succumbs to his injuries because the killer was stabbing him like fuck. Like the fact that he was even still whipping his ass after he was stabbing him.
It was Chad. It was Chad. From Scream 5, 6, 7, whatever. It was Chad. That's how much he stabbed him. The next day,
it's all that muscle.
Well, it's actually not the next day. It is the next.
Yeah, it's the next day. So they because they're still, she wakes up from the dream and it's the next because they did hold them there all night. But the police are moving around. They're like, we got to get to town square. So they follow the police. Now this was great acting on Madeline Klein's part because when they see Teddy and his dad hanging. That reaction was very visceral. I was like, okay, you're a scream queen. You got it. Because
nobody else was acting. Teddy and his dad are hung up like fish that have been captured. The prize fish. They are hung up like that, blood all over them. The police are like, nothing to see here. And they pull out a see-through screen and put it in front of them. But everybody else is just like, oh, wow. They're dead. She's the only one like screaming. She's the only one grieving.
We don't even see his mom. Like, where's his?
Did everybody in the town do it? I would have loved for that to be the reveal. Everybody in the town did it.
But his mom didn't even. We never see his mom or anything again. I thought.
Look, she is traumatized. Like that's the only thing I could think of. But I mean, she came up on some money. But because I know there was an insurance policy on this.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
So they're like, okay. So Ray is like, all right, y'all need to get the fuck out of town. And then she's like, all right, we got to find Milo. They see Milo's car, I guess, around the corner. They see him dead. All right. So now they're like, all right. So they take a boat. They take Teddy's boat and they go out on the sea. They leave in town. This is a very interesting way to leave town because I wouldn't want to be secluded like on a boat in the middle of the water. But okay. So the police raid the church.
Pastor.
And the pastor's like sitting there kneeling. They're like, put your hands up. Baby pastor dead. His eyes gouged out. He got another, I think it's a hook or something is in his body.
It was a harpoon.
A harpoon. So Pastor didn't do it either. It's like, damn, we got a suspect. All the red herrings are gone. Well, Stevie driving the boat. The other two girls, they sitting down there.
Looking out into the yonder, contemplating life, just talking like, I can't believe this is it, you know. Fuck.
We both lost the love of our lives. Here come Hookman. I don't know. Danica's so
I don't
lucky.
know why it's necessary to put the costume on if you're going
Yeah.
to take it right off.
Right. So
Scream.
But yeah. So the Hookman attacks Danica, but baby, it's two of us now. They start whooping the killer ass and then reveal.
They did not whoop nothing.
Well, I mean, she hit the killer with the thing, and then she left her friend. Did you notice? She left her friend and went up to the boat, and that's when the killer is revealed to be, spoiler alert, Stevie. Stevie, what the fuck? You're not this strong. The killer been choking people.
Stevie is literally Brenda. They killed her boyfriend, so she's back to kill them. Because Sam was her person. She went to the church and she got the help that she needed from the pastor and she's Stevie. From the help from the pastor, and Sam was there, and Sam had used the pastor's truck that night to come pick her up to save her from the demon that afflicts her, which is the rest of the friends. And he was the one that turned around the river bend and ended up coasting off the thing. She did not know it was him because she did not know whose car he was going to be in. He was just going to pick her up. I feel like he would have texted her and said, I got the pastor's truck. I'm on my way. Yeah.
Why were you coming anyway? It's not like she was in danger and she seemed to be having fun, but okay.
Lot of mercy. I don't know. We see Ray coming up on a lifeboat or something. Fuck, I don't know. And he's coming up. He gets on the boat, and Ava's like, "Ray, it's Stevie." And I'm like, Ray ain't gonna shoot her.
Yeah, because they make a point to say that she is the daughter of. I guess he was friends with her dad, basically, and he promised her dad he would always take care of her. But her dad's the one who stole all their money and left. So wouldn't
maybe he must have went to the church too and got the help from the pastor. That's the only thing I think of.
I mean, because that doesn't make. That's why I'm saying they put so much detail into these characters, but that doesn't make sense. Because why would he tell you to take care of his daughter that he just stole from? He stole her trust fund so she could go to college.
Yeah. It could have been more like, I hate your dad, but I think you're a great person. That would have made more sense. Like, I'll help you out, but it doesn't matter. Danica is being held by
Hook.
Stevie's arm around her neck and a hook on the side. And I'm
Ray
like,
got a
girl,
gun.
Kick that bitch.
Ray got a gun. Ava got a flare gun.
That she never uses.
No.
She never uses. Nothing of the sort. But nothing of the sort.
Like, let her go. Ray's trying to talk her down. She's like, no, they took everything from me. And I took their fiance. I took their, love interest from them. So that's why I wanted to tell y'all to your faces. All this big, she started acting kooky and crazy like they try to do these killers at the end. And I'm like, stop. You weren't acting
stop.
Like you weren't acting kooky and crazy before. Just be stoned. Just be like, learn from the master. Learn from the master. Silence of the Lambs. Learn from him.
Hannibal Lecter.
Yes, like just be chill. So, baby,
Danica tries.
Danica said, "Bitch, get off me!" She headbutts her, but she stabs her with the hook still, and Danica knocked Danica off the boat. It's over with. Bye. I really didn't think they were gonna kill her. And then Ray shoots her. Ray don't even get her time to give us bam, which he should have. I mean, we don't have time for this. So. She saved, is done. And
Ava is safe. You don't use nobody names.
I mean, we just said everybody who's on the damn boat.
Somebody might not have. Look, they might only have a subscription to the BOOshakalaka podcast and no money to see this movie. They need to know the details.
Oh, okay. Well, let's give them details. So Ray and Ava go back to the bar. They chilling. Julie at home, and she starts. She's listening to a voicemail from Ava. And she's like, oh my God, it was Stevie. I just don't understand how she was doing all this alone, but I'm with Ray now. Julie said, huh? Julie said, let me get on my little laptop. Because then, when Judy go to the computer, she learned everything.
Click. You know how to search, right?
Right.
We didn't know how to search.
I mean, all it really said was, she worked for Ray Bronson. I mean, I didn't know. I didn't put two and two together. So they're at the bar, and
Which
she's
is
just
why they should have told us why Julie and Ray divorced. Because
yeah,
obviously he started going cuckoo. I don't want it to be like an abusive relationship, but maybe, maybe that's why they divorced, because she hates him, y'all.
yeah.
She hates him.
The complete 180 of her being in love. I
Yes.
mean, even though the end we know is now was a fake out, they were
Yes.
still living together, and
They
he
got
gave her the
married.
yeah.
They
So
got married. Yeah.
yeah.
But
But
oh,
anywho, so right in there, they sitting at the bar. She like, oh well, I just don't understand. She must have been so hurt. He like, yeah, trauma changes you. Again, trauma changes you. Trauma changes you. She like, well, man, all right. And then I don't know. Oh, I forgot. He goes to the back for something. Maybe he wants to go
he
get a.
asked her if she wants to change her shirt, because I guess she got, I don't know, ketchup on it.
And he
Do
takes
you, or
his
probably
jacket
blood.
off. Yeah, he takes his jacket off, and she realizes he has a cut on his arm, and she's like, wait a minute.
Which is literally step one. When she knew she slashed him, that would have been the first thing I would have been telling everybody to do. Pull your shirt
Oh,
off. Let me see your arm.
oh, okay.
Let me see
Yeah.
something. Like,
Hmm.
that should have always been step one. Like,
Right, because we saw the blood there. What you
Pastor,
slashed
can I
him.
see your arm? Oh, you all right. That's
Yeah.
what they should have
And
asked. But
everybody, did you notice everybody had their arms covered? I mean, I get it, it's North
yeah.
Carolina, maybe it was cold, but
Hmm.
still, I did notice everybody was.
Well, guys, Ray is the second killer. I fucking hated it. I
So
hated
I
it.
didn't like it either. It's just like you don't, because that's always the trope they want to use. Oh, Sydney, I'm killing all these people, and I'm gonna blame it on you because
Hmm.
of all your trauma. That's the trope they've been using since the 90s. That they're gonna
Hmm.
do. They're gonna frame the good guys to make it seem like they did this. And
But
then
what's
also, Ray was a red herring from the first one. Remember?
Yes, but what's so funny is these kids got away with it. Sam Cooper didn't have any family. He didn't have a Ben Willis coming to save him or
Yeah.
a Will Benson coming to help him out.
They even paid off the
They
pastor.
got away with it.
Yeah, Teddy's dad even paid off the pastor, which is why he, ultimately died. It
It
just
made no sense because he's like, they just messed this girl's life up. Then Julie comes. She got a gun, and they have a little standoff real quick, right quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, him and Ava, he does attack Ava. He stabs
Oh
Ava
yeah,
in the damn back. Oh, she
yes.
got a
And
knife
then
hanging out her back the
yeah.
whole time. Julie come in, and they have their moment, and she's like, "What the fuck?" Like, she didn't seem scared of him, but she's just like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "They destroyed this girl's life," like Tiffany was saying. But it seemed to be like you made her do this, like, because
Mhm.
if you were helping her, like, why wouldn't you just say, "Girl, calm down, go back to church,
But he
learn forgiveness"?
also had a big part. He's like, I want the town to remember. So he used her because they were pushing it. But I mean, you had Tyler there helping everybody remember, but you fucking killed her.
Oh, I didn't even think about that because he was like they forgot about us. Because they're trying to get tourism up, and so they have it kind of glossed over what happened to them. But Tyler is there doing an expose on it, and her podcast is, I'm guessing, pretty popular. So it's like, why would you kill the person who's bringing attention to the situation that you say the town is covering up?
Okay,
Well,
so
here we go.
yeah.
Julie gives her moment. So Ray got the hook. Well, Ray says he's gonna frame Julie for all of this, but then he's about to kill her. So what are you really about to do? Like, I
Because
didn't understand.
no, just frame her and then kill her. That's it.
Okay, so she's like, all right, so what you waiting for? What you waiting for? Pam, harpoon. Ava shoots him from the back with the harpoon.
What am I waiting
And
for?
what am I waiting for? So Ray is dead. He is all exposed on TV, and Julie sends so she goes to the hospital. Baby, guess who survived? Who washed up on the shore? Danica. So Danica's still alive because we can't kill Madeline Klein because she is gonna be Hollywood's new blonde.
I have never seen this lady before in my life. Moving on. I guess Stevie just hooked her sweater because it looked like that bitch went up the rib cage. But whatever, she's not dead, and I kind of knew she wasn't gonna die because she got that she was in that dream sequence. I kind of felt like I don't think she's gonna die. Yeah, the girls decide that they
Margot
need to
Robbie's
go
getting
eat.
old. We need another blonde. That's
They
literally.
said we need to go get something to eat because dang, we ain't ate this whole meal. We ain't ate since the engagement.
I did like that.
Engagement
I did
party.
like that because they didn't eat with them damn macaroons. And why did they on the beach? Now this part, it was such a weird ending because it's just Gen Z talk. Like, I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. They like, yeah, totally. This day sucks. This totally sucks. Terrible summer. Oh, by the way, Stevie didn't die because I guess Ray didn't really shoot her.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, Stevie's still alive. We should totally fucking kill her. Like, right? And then the
And then I
movie,
needed subtitles.
yeah, like, so the movie ends. Julia's like, wish you luck. You're strong. Blah blah. We get her send off. All right, mid credit scene. Now this got me screaming in the theater. So the story is playing on the news. Who's watching the news? Spoiler alert: Carla Wilson. So Brandy Norwood is in the movie. Why her husband is Isaiah Mustafa, I don't know. Fine ass, but okay. So
That's why.
oh,
She
okay.
said, "Get somebody fine, get fine shit to come be my husband."
Yeah, because Mekhi Phifer couldn't be in it. So yeah, and she's
Ah,
now this threw me off because she's like, damn, somebody always trying to kill that girl, and he's like, ain't that your college roommate? But they were making it seem like she hadn't talked to her. So Carly get a ring on the door, and she go answer the door, and it's Julie, and she like, oh girl, hey, come in. But it seems like have we talked or have we not talked since college? Like I didn't, you know what I mean? Like that was
mhm.
odd. It was like an odd sort of setup. But she
Maybe they
shows
just do the Facebook happy birthday.
okay, but she shows her the picture of a production photo from I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, and it
Jesus
has
Christ.
Carla's face xed out, and she like, and somebody said, said it isn't over, and so she's like, just let me know one thing, who the fuck we fucking up now, and then it ends, and so it's like, oh, we're gonna get another sequel, but my thing
No,
is
we're not.
that made me, if it makes enough money, that made me question who else is there, because who else is there from the Ben Willis time. And ain't you too old to be doing this? Like,
They're not. Like we're not getting another one. Dare I say, I would have preferred Undead Ben Willis
I hate you.
than what we got.
No.
Guys, I'm gonna give it a 2.
Mm.
I did not. It was okay in the beginning, and they had a pile of people they could have picked to be the killer. They just decided to go with Ray, and it was annoying. It was annoying. It made no sense. I would have preferred if maybe this person was close to Ray and her
Hmm.
and Stevie, but it was literally just close to Stevie, and Ray was just helping her out. Like it just made no sense to me. They killed Tyler when she could have been the one to bring back the lore to Southport. Random ass Sarah Michelle Gellar having Helen Shivers talking point. I knew it was her immediately when she was standing on the stage. I said, "That's Sarah Michelle Gellar." I knew it. Like they tried to make it you think it was Danica looking at herself as the Croaker Queen because she was the Croaker Queen the previous year. It, yeah, I wouldn't recommend this. I didn't like it. It upset me, and I don't think that there's going to be another sequel. So go on.
So I'm gonna give it a 3. I didn't just hate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it because I can tell when people are talking to me, like when Julia's like, fuck nostalgia. They're talking to the audience, like, just let it go. Like, come on now. Like, I like little things like that. I didn't, they were good actors, good scream queens. It wasn't a terrible movie to me until the end. I just don't
Not
like the
Ava.
fact.
Not Ava.
I just don't like the fact that Ray was the killer. It literally that just made like again this trope is old. So the fact that they brought that back, like one of the survivors is the killer, is like don't ever do this again. Like if Sydney is the killer in the new Scream movie, I will burn that theater down. Like
there's got to be a reason why.
yeah,
She has to have her own "I know what you did last summer" type of shit going on
yeah,
for her to
like
be the killer.
but like Tiffany said, there was just it made no sense. Like I told you that I would protect you, and I protect you by making you a killer. I don't think that's how he wanted his daughter remembered. But okay, so yeah, it's a 3. Like I would watch it again, but I probably would scroll on my phone. So,
Right.
yeah.
For sure. For sure. All right. That will do it for 2025's I Know What You Did Last Summer. Our next movie, it's funny that I mentioned it in this episode. We're going to be doing the original Friday the 13th, the OG, because we realized Jason has only been on our countdown when he was featured with Freddy, but we need his. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so we just gonna be doing Friday the 13th. Don't worry about anything I just said. Friday the 13th. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it because I kind of just spoiled it.
And the original Friday the 13th. The original Friday
Yeah,
the
not
13th.
2009. I think this came out in 80 something. Shit, I don't know. Probably before I was born. I don't even know. But yeah, the OG Camp Crystal Lake. We're gonna be doing that. And we will see you then. Bye.
Bye.